Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Krishna. If you're new to the channel, welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can create a ancient Egyptian or some kind of an ancient civilization type of tomb like you see over here. So in order for this effect to be pulled off, you want to make sure that you have some hieroglyphics to work with. Here are some that I just drew. I've got an entire row of these hieroglyphics, and you also want to make sure that you have some type of environment. So I've just drawn a simple environment over here, and you can see that the opening here is a trapezoid. The other walls are also trapezoidal in shape. That implies vanishing points, and that's going to be very useful in terms of the technique that I'm going to show you here. So those are the two givens that you actually need. So let's go back to the hieroglyphic layer. What we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of copies of this, actually several copies. I'll hit Command J to make a copy, move it down. I'm just going to offset it like so. I might even flip it. I'll hit Command J again, and I'll offset it once more and flip it. And the way that I'm flipping it, I've got a keyboard shortcut that I've set up to transform flip horizontal. Like if I hit the transform key, right click, there's a flip horizontal option. I've got that mapped to a keyboard shortcut because I use that command quite a bit. That's how I'm able to save some time. So in case you're curious as to how I'm doing that so fast, let me know in the comments if you want to have me show you that particular setup in a future video. Okay, so I'll hit Command J again, make a copy, and I'll have that as my kind of setup here. I'll merge these layers together by hitting Command E. And then what I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and make this scale down a little bit smaller. I don't want these hieroglyphics to be super huge. I want them to be small enough to where you can recognize that there are some patterns on the wall, but I don't want them to be obnoxiously large. So I'm going to scale it down. I'll make another copy just enough to where I have an entire vertical collection of these patterns. So I'll merge those two together, and now we can begin the trick. So what we're going to do is we're first of all going to take that merged hieroglyphics layer. We're going to hit Command A to select all, then Command C to copy. Then we're going to hide that layer altogether. We'll bring up our line art, and we'll make a new layer underneath that line art. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go up to Filter. We're going to choose Vanishing Point. And here I've already got a grid. I'm just going to go ahead and delete that grid. You'll want to click on the small grid icon. This creates a plane. I'm just going to click on the four corners here. And then I may have to adjust this. I want that grid to be visible. And that's what I'm looking for. If you don't see the grids, that means the perspective is not right and the effect won't work. So you'll have to adjust that a little bit. Now I'm going to hit Command V to paste the copy that I just made. And I can use my cursor and move them into position. There we go. So now I've got these hieroglyphics that I can commit to this particular layer. Let me click OK. And I've got now a wall full of hieroglyphics. And if I wanted to, I can, like since the bottom part here looks like it's a little bit cut off, no worries. I'll just get rid of that altogether. I'll just go to that layer and cut. And I can also begin to draw elements of a wall, like a stone wall. So I can come back in and I can use the perspective as a guide for placing the lines. And in this way, and if I'm adding some dots here, it gives it kind of like a stone effect. And boom, I've got some hieroglyphics that I can work with. They're on their own independent layer, which means that if I want to color, I can easily toggle that layer off, add the color, and then bring the layer back in. So if you found this tip to be useful, please consider giving it a like so other folks can find it. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. The channel is growing and it's because of you. So thank you so much for your support. Let me know what you'd like to see on the channel next. And as always, take care and see you in the next video.